So lately I've been getting more and more questions about how to monetize your Instagram, how to monetize your personal brand, your social media page, whatever. Because quite frankly, there's a lot of bullshit advice out there, I tell you that. And I remember years back, I was constantly looking for ways to monetize my personal brand, monetize my social media pages and stuff like that. And I was actually at a point where I didn't believe it was possible anymore, because there's just so much buzz out there, there's so much things out there, nothing seemed to work. But lucky for you, my friends, I figured out some things, I figured out some foolproof ways. So welcome to today's video. We're talking about just that. Welcome back, my friends. My name is Dominic. I am a Instagrammer, which is, I don't want to talk about it. I know that's not a real job. I know, Mom. Also, I run a social media marketing agency, which actually makes my income come 100% just from social media, which is actually a very, very scary thought thinking about it right now. Actually, there's no one here working right now, which is actually yet another very scary thought. Anyway, today we're talking about the first steps that you need to take to make money right now on Instagram. It's not that hard, it's not that easy though. Plus it's the most beautiful ones, because the first money that you make off of your personal brand, off of your Instagram page, whatever, it's just the most beautiful one, you know, that you can see, okay, with just myself, with just doing things that I love doing, just doing things that I do, basically pull out of thin air. You can earn some money, earn some couple of $1,000 even in this month maybe, if you're a good kid. Anyway, let's get into it. Since you watched this video, I'm sure you know at least a little bit about social media, about Instagram, you know, about all these things. If you watch my channel, for example, which you should, by the way, subscribe if you haven't, or, you know, Facebook ads, you know, another big thing, or even Pinterest. And if you just know a little bit about it, you're already better than 90% of the rest. So that's enough, at least for the initial stages. I'm talking about social media management for clients. You know, take over their Instagram accounts, you know, take over the hashtagging things, take over, you know, the captions, take some pictures, videos even. Maybe run some giveaways, you know, just to drive some sort of buzz to their page. Maybe you can even do some sort of copywriting. Maybe you can even do make some sort of websites. You know, the thing is here, get creative. I'm sure you have some sort of skills that people really need. Now, I know what at least half of you are saying right now. You're like, Uncle D, I don't know how to get clients. That's my problem. That's my first problem, and also your tips are useless, motherfucker. You fucking asshole. Well, here's the thing, my friends. It always depends on the thing that you want to sell, and there's basically a few ways to get clients. So first of all, you can start DMing people like a lot of other people suggest out there, but that's not that good, I tell you that. First of all, it's been overused a lot lately just because there's lots of people suggesting that. Plus, Instagram's gonna penalize you if you overdo it, and once you overdo it, it's actually kind of bad because you can get shadow banned, stuff like that. So actually forget DMing people. There's a way better method out there, which we're gonna talk about at the end of this video. So for our first example, which is the social media client management, stuff like that, what you wanna do is, first of all, target local businesses. Especially when starting out, I can only recommend you to target local businesses because it's the easiest to get your foot in the door. So what you want to do is go on Instagram on the location tag, whatever, find local businesses, see if they have an Instagram page, see if they have a social media page, Pinterest, I don't even know. It could be anything basically. And basically take all of your guts and walk into the shop and be like, hey, what's up people? This is my name. I'm gonna help you do that. And obviously it's a lot better if you go in there, first of all, with a lot of confidence. Second of all, if you have some sort of proposal for them, if you have some sort of solution for a problem for them. Sometimes they don't even know that they have a problem. And then you come in there and you be like, there you go, motherfuckers. This is your problem. This is how I'm gonna solve that. This is what we're gonna fix. This is what's gonna happen. And what lots of people don't understand is there's lots of businesses, especially local businesses, especially older businesses that kind of know now that social media is somewhat of a very important thing, because, you know, now they start to hear it all the time, all around, and they start using social media themselves. But they just don't want to do it themselves. They have other stuff to do. You know, when you're running a business, you know, you're happy to be outsourcing stuff to other people, and you know, lots of people just don't want to do that social media thing. So be the guy that wants to do that social media thing. Oh, another bonus tip, my friends. Location tags, okay? There's a very interesting thing regarding the location tags. I hope I'm in the frame because I don't see my picture of the... Anyway, sometimes great places, they have a location tag where there's lots of stuff going on, lots of buzz going on, but they don't have an Instagram page, you know? Which means they're missing out on a lot of revenue, missing out on a lot of attention, which in turn they could potentially turn around into lots of money, which obviously is the thing that businesses love the most, right? So what you wanna do is go to Instagram, go to your location tag, and see if there's one of those businesses that have location tag with thousands or hundreds of things going on, but no page. For example, here in Vienna, we have the Cafe Central. I just found that out right now, which is a very, very famous cafe, very, very popular among people. You know, sometimes there's a huge line out there. They have lots of things going on in their location tag, but they don't have an Instagram page. So, I mean, come on. So if you're in Vienna, go to Cafe Central, tell them I sent you, tell them they're missing out a lot of sweet, sweet revenue. And actually a lot of status. Because how does it look like for an established, very well-known business to not have a social media presence? Okay, take it all back. While editing, I just figured out that they do have, in fact, a Instagram page. Still, the advice still applies. The advice still applies. Just, go in there and tell them that your page needs some work. Some work, yeah. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the video. Especially not an Instagram presence. Especially here, this Cafe Central. Maybe I can show you a picture of it right now. It just looks good. People like to take pictures in front of it, Make it taggable. You're missing out on a lot of things. You could go to them and you're like, hey, do some sort of special, and when people tag you in their photos, they get, I don't know, 50% off for their next thing, for their next cafe, whatever. What the f, police? The police always love to help out. So if you really need the money right now, just hustle and grind. Walk into a lot of businesses, and I'm sure you can find at least 2 to 3 businesses paying you $300 to $500 each to manage your social media marketing. And that's actually the easiest way, and it's actually kind of counterintuitive because it's kind of offline, but that's actually the easiest way to get your first couple of $100s. Needless to say, there's other ways. You've guessed it, start your own social media marketing agency. And while this thing requires a little bit more skill, a little bit more effort, you should know about basics of Facebook marketing, Facebook ads, Instagram ads if you want to do some sort of stuff like that. Other Instagram growth hacking strategies, for example, which you can all find here on this channel, for example. But while it requires a little bit more effort, like I just said, this is where the real money starts rolling in. And because people have asked me on Instagram, they're like, hey, isn't this going to be saturated really soon? Because I feel like lots of people do that already. Don't worry about that. There's enough for all of us. And, I'm not even mad if you take a client from me, There's enough for everyone out there. In fact, this is where you really start seeing the real money, the real numbers coming in. This is where it starts getting becoming real business. Of course, there's a lot of other things that you have to start thinking about. There's lots of liabilities that come to you. But, there's lots of things possible. For example, we just signed a client for $29,000. Earlier this week, we signed one for 9,000 euros, actually it was. So, the numbers are different, but it's worth it. And don't worry, what I could do, you could do too. Because, look at me, I'm not a smart man. People think I'm drunk all the time. See, there's people handing me the bills day in, day out. I should have not said that. I take that all back. I'm very, very grateful to work with all of you guys, by the way. If you want to work with us, hop on a call, by the way. A lot of people ask me about my agency on Instagram lately. I don't know why all of a sudden that started. I'm going to make more videos about the whole thing here, what's going on, how to start your own agency if you're into that, okay? So let me know in the comments if you want to know everything, because I'm willing to reveal everything, because like I said, there's enough for everyone out there. So I'm not even mad. Offer your skills for some people to help. And I once heard a saying which went something like, he who has no skills becomes a coach. And while this might be true for some, parts, for some niches, for example, life coaches. I said it, okay? I'm not gonna take it back. Of course, only not enough for everyone. But I'm so sure there's lots of business out there that you can genuinely help with your skills, or people that you can help with your skills in business, like I said, or in life, which actually makes you a life coach then, in a way. No, but I hope you get what I mean. For example, you could just go to meetup.com, host an event in your area. Like I said, starting it's locally it's a lot easier. Go to meetup.com, host an event where you help people out. For example, teach them social media marketing, the basics of social media marketing. You know how to do Facebook ads, Instagram ads. You make an event for that. Either charge for that or make the event free. Go there. Lots of people are gonna come. I'm pretty sure Meetup is really a great place to do things like that. People are gonna come. Either they're gonna pay you for that, which is okay then, or you could do that for free. Flood them with lots of value. And at the end, you have your pitch. At the end, you're like, all right, by the way, I can do that for you as well. Here's what we do. You get a discount because you're here. I don't know. You could just, raise your prices before 20% and then say, okay, you get a 20% discount or 50%. Just, it's marketing. And this is where things start to become a little bit more complicated because you only have so much time. You only have so much time to host those meetups. You only have so much time to reach out to local businesses, to DM or do some other things. If there was just a system that you could put into play, a system that let people come to you, that let people find you and be like, oh my God, I want to work with you. You're exactly what I need. What if I told you there actually is? Welcome to building a personal brand. But more on that in another video.